Okay, music. Sounding like Final Fantasy VII right now.
Hearing Kryle talk about her parents reminded me of how much I miss Namika. I guess I'll never really get over it.
Aww.
If that man in the recording was Director Demetrius, then this must be his office. Was Calyx the one who gave orders to execute defectors? The more we learn about him, the less I understand.
What if it's his father?
I don't expect to find any information on my parents in this next room either. That's something I can be proud of. My earlier investigations put the data relay just past this door. Let's get it open, shall we?
A scanning device. It waits silently for a security card with the appropriate level of clearance. You hold the level 3 security card up to the scanner.
There we go. Let's head inside.
Now to find the data relay, and don't be shy. Everyone, speak up if anything odd catches your eyes. Zordia, come with me. Might have need of that security card. Huh, this Director Demetrius was very particular about how he decorated his office. We've got incense and vases, and some kind of gem display? Incense? It's like worship? But also like, what? Is that a sapphire and garnet?
Something odd.
Oh, my apologies. I was thinking about the key.
This is a report on reducing people to aether. How much energy can be harnessed per individual?
Oh, what? Oh, these are where they got the power cells. Damn, this terminal isn't connected to any outside networks, so it can't be the data relay I'm looking for. This office is also smaller than the map suggested. I'm positive we're in the right room. What am I missing? Sorry, Zordia. Could I ask you and the others to search the office for any clues to this infuriating puzzle?
Shale says this room is too small. How could that be?
There's more to this room than meets the eye!
Does this display do anything else? These drawers have only big, heavy books in them. I would have filled them with snacks. Oh, but maybe the books are hiding something. I'll check. Something is strange about this wall. Could have sworn it flickered for a moment. Seems solid enough now.
Sus. Okay. The collection of soul cells may have once belonged to the director. They appear to be empty. You find a crumpled note wedged between the file binders. Secure room lift access requires passwords to be input simultaneously at terminals in the Proto-Lab, the Deutero-Lab, and the director's office. Simultaneously? Perhaps this discovery will be of interest to Shale. Having lain dormant for years, this now active coffee maker has already entered a self-cleaning cycle. It appears to have no other purpose beyond brewing coffee, though it remains to be seen when it will be able to do so once more. Amongst other personal effects, you find what is presumably the director's data tablet. A closed locker stands next to the table. Examine the data tablet. You pick up the data tablet and begin skimming through the contents. Daily reports. Nothing of note. The mystery of the key's activation condition remains unsolved. The key triggered an explosion today. Temporary interdimensional portal verified. Continue attempts to stabilize the core's energy reactions. 13 researchers sustained fatal injuries in the explosion. Memory faculties of 4 personnel sufficiently intact for endless conversion. Remaining 9 designated for aether reclamation processing. Nothing of note. Rejected resignations of 2 Malala researchers. Rejected. Major incident. Details in full report. Those 2 inept Malala broke with preservation and absconded with the key. Though the fugitives have since been caught and eliminated, we were too late to recover the relic. The only reason we retained our flesh was to serve Master Calyx as physical instruments to conduct his experiments. Deprived of the object of our research, our existence serves no further purpose. I dare not imagine the depths of his disappointment in me. The complex is to be shut down. All personnel will have their bodies reduced to aether, which will be allocated for further experimentation. Bro! This director and Calix, the reason why Calix is the way that he is because of the director. Like, Calix was a kid, and the person that... Memory data will be archived. Any endless conversions will be subject to Master Calix's discretion. If he does not deem us fit, then we are not deserving of eternal life. He is just a kid, that's why the director and all the adults here are at fault. But, and he was a kid with, like, limited time, too. So everything that he knows is skewed. Shutdown protocols. All personnel have undergone processing. Once the shutdown protocols have been completed, I will proceed with my own corporeal dissolution. As long as the key remains in the physical world, we must keep this complex in pristine condition, whether it be needed for experiments or otherwise. It must be ready to support future operations in whatever capacity Master Calix requires. To that end, facility equipment will be maintained in stasis mode. Furthermore, a critical component for secure room access will be stored separately to defend against unauthorized entry. I can't open the locker yet. Oh. The locker opened easily. It contains nothing of note. It contains nothing of note? You quietly shut the locker door. Director was obsessed? Creepy as all heck, bro. Have you found something? Thank you. A misplaced note, was it? With instructions for accessing a secure room, no less. Seems we need to enter a password on 3 different terminals at the same time. There was no such room marked on the map, was there? No. A precautionary measure, no doubt. And if passwords are involved, I expect the access lift itself is concealed too. Concealed? By electrope, you mean? Ah, could it be that wall? I thought it seemed odd when I walked past. Remember what Cuff Kiwa used to say, Shale? Never trust an electrope surface. Electrope isn't always what it appears to be. You can pass right through electrope. Oh, of course. Electrope is how you alter the look of all of Solution 9's floors and walls, isn't it? In which case, it shouldn't be too hard to disable. Another door. I've managed to deactivate the projection, but the lock is another story. Wait, didn't that note lay out the password protocol? I say we go ahead and try it. I agree. 2 people should prepare the lab terminals for input, while the rest of us look for passwords here in the office. I'll take the proto lab. Then I'll take the Deuterolab. Actually, it might be better if you stayed, Sveen. Your knowledge of Alexandria and its people could be needed here. Yes, you're right. If the passwords are hiding behind clues, that may be something I can help with. I can help too. I've lived my whole life in Alexandria, after all. I will take Deuterolab duty then. We can keep in touch via communicator to match our timing. Oh my gosh, wait, this is... Dude! Zordia, you shall have the honor of entering the office password. Once we have determined what we need to input, take your place at this terminal. I'll stand by to guide Wuklamot and Kryl through the process. You know, there was that display plate over there. The one with the gems? I thought since it was made of electrope, it might have some other use. It might have some other purpose. But I couldn't find any switches or buttons to make it do anything. Maybe you can figure it out. I kept searching the drawers with the books and found a cube puzzle made of electrope. It's probably just a toy, but... Huh. Solve the puzzle. You got it. Let's see, if I move this bit, then connect this circuit to that one. There. Huh? There was something inside. Oh, it's a pretty greenstone. I think it might be Alexandrite. They say these gems were so treasured in the past that they named the kingdom after them. Here, you should hold on to this one just in case. Oh, we need to find the stones. We're gonna put it on that thing. Someone must have hidden that Alexandrite in the puzzle. I'll see if there's any other interesting things I can find. I should take a closer look at these reports.
One of them might have hints to the passwords.
Keep calm and everything will be fine. Both of you are quick studies. 2 jewels are embedded in this electrode plate. You identify the blue gem as sapphire and the red gem as garnet. I was freaking right! It's sapphire and garnet! And then the other one is alexandrite. There also appears to be an empty slot for another jewel to fill. Yes. The gemstone fits snugly into place. Almost immediately afterwards, the glowing lines of a diagram appear on the display, accompanied by a short phrase. Could this represent a decorative pattern? An arcane circuit? A floor plan of this complex? As you continue studying the display, you realize that these shapes correspond to the rooms of the complex in which you now stand. This may be related to the passwords you were looking for. Sapphire. This slot contains a sapphire. Its place in the floor plan corresponds to the protolab. Sapphire, protolab, alexandrite, the directors. So we say alexandrite. Garnet is the deuterolab. What is this? Scrawled phrase. The glowing words appear to be handwritten. What does it say?
Yes, I knew that jewel would come in handy. Let me see. Heed the stones? This must be about the special meanings Alexandrians have for gems. It's an old belief, I think, where each type of gem means something different. I bet if you ask Sveen, she could tell you more about it. After all, even her name comes from a gemstone.
Sapphire, alexandrite, and garnet.
Yes? Yeah, if you have questions, you need only ask.
The symbolism of alexandrite.
Well, I was taught that alexandrite represents the concept of protection. It is, incidentally, also the origin of Alexandria's name. Oh, are you thinking this has something to do with the passwords? Sapphire and garnet as well, you say? Yes, they all have meanings. Alexandrite, as I said, is protection. Sapphire represents honesty, and garnet symbolizes devotion. We should try these words at the terminals and see if they are accepted. I certainly hope we're right.
Actually, I kind of want to see, can I talk to Kryl in the other room? And, Wuklamot?
Understood, Shale. But first I need to find a stool, or mayhap a sturdy box.
Oh, Kryl! Oh, wait, that was worth.
So, I just press this? And next is that one, right? Hey, this isn't so hard.
Good job, Wook. You've gathered enough information to attempt entering the passwords. We're all set to go here. Wuklamot and Kryl are just waiting on their passwords. Start with Wuklamot in the protolab. What word should she enter? Honesty. And the password for Kryl in the deuterolab? And lastly, what will we input for the director's office? Right, we have all 3 passwords ready. Now to enter them into the system at the same time. Maybe I should have gotten it wrong first. Just to see what would have happened. She got a ladder! Oh my god, Kryl!
Yes! Oh, I'm so glad that worked.
That secure room is the only place we've yet to search. If the data relay is anywhere, it has to be there. We'll venture in as soon as Wuklamot and Kryl rejoin us. Great work, Zordia. Leave it to you to divine passwords from an ornamental display. Sveen is a combination of Princess Garnet and Aiko. If you look at her hair is Aiko's hair. But yes.
We did it, thanks to you. And a little bit thanks to me, I hope. Well, that went well. Excellent clue finding, Zordia. Speaking of gemstone symbology, for Alexandrians, Sveen holds the meaning of eternal light. When my parents named me, it was their wish that I become an unwavering beacon of hope for our people. To think on it now, I have ever shared that destiny with my other self. Aww. All right, everyone. Time to board the lift and see what awaits us. It's just a laptop?
特別な端末には見えねえな。これが探してたやつなのか？
ええ、うまくいけばですけどね。
トワ人って記憶から構成されているでしょ。けれど記憶自体は言ってしまえば情報に過ぎない、実体がないっていう意味でね。いわば情報体である彼らが現実世界に干渉するには2つの方法しかないわ。1つがリビングメモリーで出会ったトワ人たちのように生命エーテルで仮初めの肉体を作るという方法。見えて触れられる幽霊みたいな状態ね。そしてもう1つがカフキワさんのように機械を遠隔操作する方法だけど、実体化していない時彼らはどこにいると思う？
In the databanks?
トワ人は記憶、記憶は情報。
Storage? In a external hard drive? Inside Electrope somewhere in a world formed of data?
そう、きっとエレクトロープ製の機械の中に情報で作られた記憶の幻想世界があるんじゃないかしら。私たちは実際それを目にしているしね。
True.
エターナルクイーンにたどり着くまでの記憶の中のアレクサンドリアか。
That's what I thought.
じゃあその記憶の幻想世界がメインターミナルの中に構築されてるってこと？
けどよ、リビングメモリーのターミナルは私らがシャットダウンしたはずだよな。
Maybe it's below living memory?
ええ、間違いありません。カフキワさんが用意したハッキングプログラムは想定通りの結果をもたらしました。メインターミナルはシャットダウンされ、その証拠にスペーンの体を低温保存していた装置も機能を停止していたわけです。
Right.
ただ相手はエレクトロープ技術の天才。彼なら自分の記憶が保存された領域を密かに守ることも不可能ではないでしょう。
He had it separated. His own little power generator.
メインターミナル内に記憶の幻想世界が存在し、カリュクスもそこにいるとして、一方でこの町は今原初世界側にあるでしょ。なら2つの世界をつないでいる黄金鏡の扉を閉じてしまえばカリュクスの干渉を防げるんじゃないかとも考えたのだけれど。
Okay, but
リビングメモリーを調査した時に試してみましたが、管理者権限でロックがかかっていたんですよ。あの時は戦王が設定したものと思っていたのですが。
Got it. It was imposed on by Calyx.
カリュクスが手を回してたかもしれねってことか。
Yeah, he has full access.
やはり間違いないですね。今もキープ中の監視映像が機関システムから収集されてどこかへ送られているようです。
Okay.
それもあなたが映っている映像ばかり。おそらく鍵の持ち主を追跡しているのでしょう。
時間だ。とんだ無駄足になったね。
Yep. I was like, there was a huge TV here. Of course, we're gonna see Calyx here.
監視映像の送り先を特定して俺の居場所を割り出したかったんだろうけど、その必要はもうない。お前の力を測り、それを倒すに足る戦力を用意する。なかなか手間のかかる仕事だったが、ついに完了だ。
It's not gonna subdue me. You child. Lifeless child.
メインターミナルの上部区画に俺の記憶を収めたエレクトロープの装置がある。それを壊せばお前たちの勝ちだ。俺はあの手この手で迎撃して、鍵の奪還を狙うとしよう。
That's what I kind of thought. It felt like he didn't mind us finding this information because he wanted us to get to him so that he could get the key.
その誘いに乗らなかったら
He's gonna kill everyone, probably.
待つだけだ。粛々と国民の永遠人化を進めながら。 お前たちが時間を無駄に費やさず賢い選択をすることを願っているよ。
おい、一つだけ私の質問にも答えろ。お前は戦王にトワ人のスフェーンに無理難題を課して追い詰められたあいつが鍵を使うように仕組んだ。そこまでやれるならあいつの計画が破られた瞬間、鍵がこっちの手に渡る前に回収することだってできたんじゃねえか。
Oh.
痛いところをつく。あればかりは誤算だったと言わざるを得ない。消える間際に再構築されたトワ人としてのスフェーンの心。メインターミナルの制御機構と一体化していた彼女は、あの瞬間あの場所でだけ俺をもしのぐ権限を有していた。
So he couldn't get it back. Okay.
そして守り合わせたのさ。国の未来を託した隣国の王と鍵を託した英雄を。俺の存在をどこまで認識していたかは定かじゃないが、覗き見には気づいていたというところだろう。
Is that why she would be like, shh? She wouldn't say anything because she knew she was being watched the entirety of Dawntrail. It was because of Calyx. I like that better.
これで満足。
ああ、お前にはもうこの国の大事なものを渡さねえ。命も未来もスフェーンが愛した笑顔も何一つとしてな。
He is not amused.
勝手を言って悪いけど、私はカリュクスと決着をつけることを迷わねえ。あいつが思い描いている未来がどんなに上出来でも、そのための犠牲を厭わなかった奴は必ずまた誰かを泣かせる。
Right.
私はそれを止めてえんだ。
I'm with you. Let's plan our next move. He's wrong if he thinks he's taken our measure. Yo, that smirk on Zordia. Aw.
あのさ、この私が言うべきことじゃないって。それはもちろん分かってるんだけど。
Aw.
でもありがとう、二人とも。
I love her eyes. She's so pretty.
託したのが君たちでよかったって。もう一人の私に代わって伝えさせて。
Aww.
Phew. Well, that was an adventure.
It may not have been by the method Shale was hoping for, but at least now we know where to find Calyx and what we need to do next. Indeed, while I remain curious about Preservation's research to the key, that is an investigation for another day. Then let's head straight to the back room. We should get everyone on the same page before we make our move. It's time to put an end to this. Calyx won't stop until we stop him. I've passed on the short version of events to our comrades, so we can all prepare for the challenge ahead. It was my other self who entrusted you with the key. Though she could not change who she was, the consequences of her final choice linger, empowering us to shape our own future.
Shale has been out of sorts ever since we got back.
I don't think she liked what Calyx said.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to cheer her up.
The situation isn't the best out there, but at least you've come back to us safe and sound. Damn that bastard Calyx! He waited until I was this close before snatching away my moment of triumph. And that infuriating, condescending way he spoke to us. We'll see whose time is up, you smug little weasel. Let's go, Shale. Anyway, I know things didn't go to plan, but we learned a great deal about preservation. That knowledge could come in handy in the days to come. Though I may not be able to contribute much to a direct confrontation, I mean to see this through with you all, providing whatever support I can. It's a shame that punching an endless does no damage. I'd love to rearrange that serene face of his. I love spicy Shale. One of our own, Sphene, is resolved to take part in the coming battle.
Zordia, we've briefed Erenville on everything that's happened and sent word to the others. We've now but to consider what our next actions will be. Calix has offered you the opportunity to confront him directly. And though it feels much like striding face first into an ambush, we have little choice. If we are to destroy the memories he supposedly has stored in the upper reaches of the Mesoterminal, then that is where we must go.
While I'm still upset at being deprived of my moment, and nevertheless did my due diligence, I can confirm that the relay we found was indeed transmitting surveillance data to a device somewhere in living memory. Okay, good. I was wondering about that. I'm like, how are we supposed to trust his word that that's where it is?
When you go to fight Calix, pray let me fight alongside you. Let me fight for the memory of Otis and Zelenia, and for the other Sphene I may have become. But most importantly, for my beloved kingdom and a joyful tomorrow.
It has always been your fight as much as ours, if not more. Of course, but no reckless heroics. If things take a grim turn, no, it has always been your fight as much as ours, if not more. I support you, Sphene!
Thank you for understanding what this means to me. I'll be coming with you as well. You know my reasons. It hardly needs saying, but your fellow Scions also have every intention of accompanying you into battle. So adamant were Alisei and the others on this point that they have already left for living memory. I am more than ready to do the same.
I'll keep patrolling the cities for signs of trouble, especially from anyone wearing neo-regulators. Should you need anything from me, I'll be on standby here in the back room.
I really want to go with you too, but I know I can't. I know that sometimes you have to be patient and trust your friends.
Our friendship!
Oh, Zordia, Krell and I think that we should talk to Gosan before we leave for living memory.
Under Calix's direction, preservation has helped shape Alexandria's society for centuries. Taking him down will have serious consequences. We need to warn the officials in charge about what we intend.
Justifications aside, we shall be acting against the wishes of all who desire to become endless.
Exactly. We don't know if Gosan will approve or oppose our chosen course, but either way, leaving without a word is the wrong thing to do.
Come, we should be on our way. Resolution first, yes? Be safe, everyone. We'll see you when it's over.
I see Gosan's wearing a neo-regulator. He'll have some thoughts to share on the subject, I'll wager. Uh-oh.
The air is thick with a sense of unease, not least around Gosan himself.
Oh boy.
Government officials must be fielding demands for more quarters. I do not envy Gosan his position.
そうですか。事情は分かりました。王不在の状況でプリザベーションなる組織が国の行く先を定めるなどあってはならないことだと思います。しかしあなた方を支援しカリュクス打倒を掲げることは到底できません。
Of course.
それはあなたが黒いレギュレーターを装着しているからですか？
利用者登録はまだ。死を恐れる気持ちと政を司る者としての意地で板挟みになっておりました。私が懸念しているのは永遠人になるという手段が断たれた時ここまで高まった死への不安をどう鎮めるのかということ。加えて先の機械兵による襲撃事件、それが永遠人を作り出すために起こされたものならなおさら皆への説明は難しくなりましょう。家族や友人を殺された方々にとって永遠人化を止めるということはつまり愛する人は無駄死にしたのだとそう突きつけられるに等しい。
But it's not worth.
つい最近まで死の悲しみを知らなかった我々にそれはあまりに酷な話ではありませんか。一体どうやって乗り越えろとおっしゃるのです。
That's hard, especially for them.
それを他人に教えてもらおうとするのはもうやめようぜ。
Ooh. Oh, let's go? Okay! I wasn't expecting him to come back like this.
俺たちはずっと先人が作ったシステムとスフェーン様に守られてた。生きることの難しさも責任も遠ざけて、そのために命がけで頑張ってくれてる存在にさえ気づかずに、守られて当然って顔をしてきたんだよ。でももう終わりだ。俺たちはこれから知っていかなきゃならねえ。
That is the first step. Heck yeah.
死に向かって生きてくことや悲しい別れにどう向き合うかってこと。知ってもなんつうか好きにはなれないだろうが、そんなもんかって思えるかもしれないだろう。
It's cool because I recognize everyone in the background as well. They were at one point in the... we've talked to them in the MSQ.
だって外の連中は昔のアレクサンドリア人だってそうしてたんだ。俺たちにやってやれないわけがねえ。
Alright, Lathander. Glow up?
お前らどうして？マラカイトさんに声をかけてもらってオブリビオンから事情を聞いてきたんだよ。
Heck yeah.
国の一大事とあっては手をこまねいているわけにもいかないからね。
Facts. Big facts.
どうすべきか私たちなりに考えをまとめてきた。
結論から言えば私たちも彼らとオブリビオンと共に戦うことにした。戦うと言っても私たちが戦力になれないことは承知している。
ですが相手の目的が死の恐怖を煽ることなのであれば私たちにもできることはあります。隣人に声をかけ必要以上に恐れる必要はないと、今の生を大切にしようと説得することはできるはず。
Community, let's go.
それはあなた方の助けになりませんか？
Aww.
助かるに決まってる。ええ、きっと大きな力になるわ。
Alright, Lathander.
すでに利用者登録を済ませてしまった人の意志は固い。彼らを動かすのは難儀ですが、まだ迷っている人も大勢いるはずです。
I just realized that the bottom of his shirt, why is it all torn up and stuff? Is he okay?
そういった人たちに呼びかけてみましょう。
Just looked like he took a flame and then burnt it.
補佐官さんよ、あんたに襲撃事件の被害者を悼む気持ちがあるのなら、今はまず
Ooh.
被害者の数を抑えることを考えようぜ。
Calling him out. Said the ball is in your court, Gosan.
彼らの命を使って永人になったとしたら、私はきっと後悔し続けたでしょうね。
Yep.
申し訳ございません。民が惑える時こそ寄り添い導くのが祭りごとでありました。アレクサンドリアはこの悲しみも乗り越えて未来へと進んでいける。そうですよね、スフェーン様。
Oh, he recognized her.
はい、もちろんです。じゃなくて、違うんです。今のはただ。
Aww.
スフェーン落ち着け。
Aww.
ラマチ名前言っちゃってる。
Aww.
あんたがあのスフェーン様と瓜二つだってことはみんなとっくに気づいてたよ。私たちが愛した彼女とは別人だってこともね。
They smart.
素性を隠して誰にもなれずに、あんたも辛かったんじゃないかい？
Aww.
戻ってきたらあんたのことをあんたの言葉で教えておくれ。どんなにすっとんきょうな話だって受け止める覚悟はあるからさ。
This is wild. This is making me feel emotional. But it might be the song.
見捨てたりしないよ。同じ国に生きる仲間なんだからね。
I need to hydrate. Aww.
約束します。無事に戻ってくるって。そして
Oh,
みんなとたくさん話がしたいんだ。
her eyes are so animated, yo. Sphene must be overjoyed to be so welcomed by her countrymen. For their sakes, we need to bring her back safely.
I'm glad we were able to hear the will of the Alexandrian people. Now it falls to us to see the rest of it through.
It is a relief to be freed from my indecision. Until I had removed my regulator, I hadn't realized quite how heavy it weighed upon me.
Everyone was so warm and welcoming. Alexandrians are, as ever, a stalwart people. How glad I am to be home.
Oh,
Thank you, Go-san.
that decision must have been difficult to make. If only I could claim the courage to do so came from within. The final push came from Alexandria's citizens, and their bravery in taking the first step towards change.
Speaking of which, can I ask you to lock that Neo-Regulator away where no one can get to it?
That should prevent the registrations from reaching the target number. I should be glad to do so, but I fear it will be to no avail. According to our most recent surveys, the number of Neo-Regulators in circulation exceeds the stated 5,000. I surmise the surplus units are to account for those like myself who have had a change of heart, or are otherwise hesitant to register.
That does sound like something Calyx would do. Well, we'll have to face him either way, so no point in delaying the inevitable. On to living memory.
街の様子は相変わらずか。
There's more hope in this one. They're already at work.
だからさ、必要以上に怖がんなくていいんだって。まずは深呼吸でもしてみようぜ。
Let's go, Lithander. Character development I was not expecting.
悪くないな。残された側の世界も。
Oh, Kefkiwa. Woo. No, don't shoot Kefkiwa. Oh, that's so cute. I hate it. I hate it. It's not making me emotional. I'm fine. We've all been so busy. It seems an age since last we gathered in such a manner. I must say, we do make for a formidable group. 'Tis good to rejoin you all. I needed to step away briefly, that I might make arrangements for a certain precautionary measure. What? What you up to, Alphino?
Coming here reminds me of my parents, of the courage they gave me. It seems Alphino and Elisei were the ones to explain to Kona our need to enter the cenote. He urged us to be extremely careful, of course. I had scarcely awakened here when I fell unconscious. Now that I can fully enjoy the gentle silence of this place, it brings tears to my eyes.
Aww.
Last time I had to wait in the cenote, but there's nothing to stop me from joining this fight.
Oh great, I gotta choose?
It is good to see our comrades hale and girded for battle.
As for us, we've been ahead to inspect the lay of the land. There were no changes of note aside from with the meso-terminal itself.
Why? What's happened with the meso-terminal?
A wall has receded to provide a convenient entrance into the structure's interior. There was no such ingress when last we were here, so we must assume that Calyx has since manipulated the terminal's electrope. all to facilitate his most gracious invitation to the upper levels.
An invitation I am eager to accept. For the sake of all who love Alexandria, I will not yield nor leave them to despair.
A terminal invitation. Y'shtola would proceed to the Meso terminal.
I believe everyone determined to be here is present and accounted for. Shall we make our way to the terminal? We wouldn't wish to keep our insistent host waiting. So this is where the former queen's memories were stored. And she herself tried to erase them. Even as an Endless, her resolve was so strong that she would kill her heart to become the cold machine she believed she needed to be. Living memory is steeped in the dense lightning aether of the Ninth. This pervasive energy must be what the terminal utilizes as a power source. I remember little of my awakening. The paralysis yet lingered, and my eyes could barely focus. An endless existence of the evolution of mankind. I understand what he strives for, but not what drives him to do so with such ruthlessness. It hadn't occurred to me that one might physically enter the terminal, although I suppose it makes sense when you think about it. A structure for creating Endless would have required maintenance administered by corporeal hands. When we shut down all the minor terminals, we watched as the Endless faded away. I do not believe that was a performance staged to deceive us. As for the Mesoterminal, however, it had already grown dark by the time we had returned from the virtual domain. While I am loath to admit it, it is possible its true appearance was hidden from us in our absence, which is why we must bring this tale to its denouement by our own hand. Well, there we are again, facing another battle to decide Alexandria's fate. For 4 centuries I slept here. Upon awaking, I found the world as I knew it had changed. I was so frightened at first. I couldn't recognize a single thing, and thought everything I loved had gone to dust. Beneath the unfamiliar surface, much remained the same. For that, I give thanks to Otis and Zelenia and their royal knights, who lay their lives on the line to defend our way of life. I thank every Alexandrian who believed in our future and passed on our legacy. I thank my other self, who so loved this kingdom of ours. And I thank you all for kindling this hope in my heart, this courage to take up arms and fight once more. So let us make our stand together and fight for what we hold dear. The kind and gentle Queen Sveen was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds.
What will you say? Together we stand, together we fight. We will rise to the challenge that the Endless Fiend could not.
That we shall. Her wish to see Alexandria endure is one I am happy to fulfill. Let's head inside and finish this. In the upper reaches of this terminal awaits the device which holds Calix's memories. It falls to us to make the climb and destroy it once and for all.
Aye, we must bring matters to a definitive end. We'll not suffer him to cause Alexandria further harm, nor claim the key.
The Queen entrusted it to Zordia for good reason, and besides, 'twould be a tragedy indeed to relinquish a relic with so much research potential. Apparently Calix thinks he's taken your measure. I urge you to correct that misguided assumption.
I wholeheartedly concur, yet would still counsel caution. That he would be so bold as to extend us an invitation bespeaks tremendous confidence in his preparations.
Come, friends, we set forth into the midst of dreaming endless.
Oh, wow, it's like an open portal, like an actual opening. The Meso Terminal now accessible. We have no idea what Calix may have planned for us. Alessia and I have prepared for every eventuality, yet still. Nay, we must be free to lead our charge unhindered by doubt. As you press onward, we shall guard the flanks.
If my parents were indeed executed by preservation, for me this will not only be a fight for the greater good, this will be justice. If I'm to add an addendum to Grandfather's account of the Golden City, then let it be a rousing good one, eh?
Aww. 'Tis beyond knowing how Calix has advanced his plans for endless conversion for the past 400 years. I do know, however, that pursuing
an objective for lengthy spans requires an unyielding will, especially when that objective entails changing the world as we know it. Calyx is a foe possessed of both considerable focus and resolve. We will do well to recognize him as such. As the vow of resolve, or even as just a comrade, I see myself making a lot of promises. I mean to honor every last one of them, starting with the oath I swore to Endless Sphene. Even if it's just a memory, I want to think of her smiling at that promise, kept.
The Alexandria of today has seen countless lives come and go. My other self took their grief and fear and rage upon herself in service to our kingdom. Around me are gathered those willing to give their all to fulfill the promise they made to her. How can I do any less? Alexandrians must be free to believe that more than sadness awaits them, that tomorrow can be better than today. I really do think you take on too much for too many people, and yet it's never the wrong choice. The Queen gave you the key for a reason, so I'll be damned if I let Calyx steal it.
Calyx's scheme to forfeit flesh to gain immortality calls to mind the Ea. That's what I was saying, Shola. Not that informing him of their fate would do much to dissuade him. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire. Such was my reply to the Ea's warnings. So I know a little something of refusing to listen, save when confronted with incontrovertible proof of my error. I definitely want to do this with Sphene. Sphene is DPS. I wasn't expecting Sphene to be DPS. Should I heal? Should I be healer and bring both Kryl and Sphene? The following trial can be done with NPCs too? Oh. I assumed as much because there's so many characters. Sorry, Lich, I was too quick. Death count bets? Oh no. Okay. So this is what it looks like inside. This is a different floor to where I was in stasis. Ooh, wait, city? Whoa! Whoa! Cool. Speed looks so cute. Data station. What is preservation's purpose? The answer to that question is simple: to ensure the survival of mankind. In a world beset by lightning-aspected imbalance, this means securing a place where people may live in safety as well as establishing a treatment for the Levin sickness which plagues us. Many approaches were considered, but in the end, it was a child, a youth of undeniable genius, who discovered the most brilliant and complete solution to all the challenges we now face. Oh, they put so much weight on this child. This is wrong. What? This is the Alexandria of my time. What? Oh, you can't see their faces. They may have a body of a child, but their mind has gone past that. This is true. But I also feel like they stayed stagnant as a child, you know what I mean? So they stayed stuck in such childlike mannerisms. They never really evolved and learned. I don't think evolved is the right word, but you know what I mean? They didn't mature as they should have. They have absolute apathy, especially for what they went through. I don't want to die. Don't let me die. They speak? Do they all speak? Man, I kind of want to see what they look like. That is a really cool ornate pattern. Also, sorry, Wook. You would force a healer to fight us? Okay, go Wook. Go Wook. Go.
Wait, what? Why are they going here? Oh, it push. It push. Got it. Okay, okay. Oh! You trying to figure out mechs? What? Oh no 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 no! Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Quite understand, and we're supposed to move in that direction, yeah? Well, sorry. Oh, I guess we had to remember?
Let's just move on. Didn't we pass a terminal like this already?
According to Master Calyx, it is not the body which provides life to a living being, but the soul. Furthermore, it is the memories etched upon that ephemeral giver of existence which encapsulate one's true self. Based upon these principles, he has proposed a method for preserving souls, using electrope technology, as souls are composed entirely of aether. He asserts that storage via contemporary means should be eminently possible. Experiments conducted on criminal subjects and volunteers have, in fact, already proven successful in capturing the aether released at the moment of death. Mankind as we know it has taken a great leap forward. Is it a great leap forward, though?
He's changing things again.
Another reminder of Alexandria.
Ooh. Preserved prisoner. You trying to look at them? Oh. Oh, they wanted to see. It's interesting that all of the prisoners are shirtless. Ooh.
Big lads, and there were 4 of them.
Wait, what? Bloody headsman. Ravenous headsman. Pale headsman and pestilent headsman? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what could go? Oh, do I have to fight this one? Is this who I'm fighting? Oh, geez, okay. Okay, Bloody Headsman is mine.
逃げ惑う罪人は決して逃がさない。
Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. 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 All right. 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 We got our own? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! Ah! Doom! Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it's speed! Speed, oh my god, oh my god! Wait, I need to heal them! Kryl! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, speed! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Kryl! Oh my god, wait! Oh. Oh god. Okay. Sveen! Kryl! Oh jeez. I also need— oh jeez. I also need eels, bro. I also need eels. Oh my god. Hit me. Great. I did not see that. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Dying! Dying! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Okay, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. It's just me now. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that was so stressful!
Memories are not tools to be exploited. We cannot allow this to continue.
That was so stressful! Whoa! That was fun.
Tomorrow